Hey, this is Asbog, the Gaming Orc, here to give you an epic AB game I played the other day as my Affliction spec. There's one thing I would change between that spec, or a couple things. Number one, I went with the Infernal rather than Grimoire of Sacrifice. And also I went with Contagion rather than Improved Life Tap. You can see I just start dotting this rogue. So what I do is I put on 2 unstables, and look at how quickly this rogue just melts. So I just rode up to the lumber mill, like most people do, and they just zerg it. And you can just see we're just dominating. This AB game was a very close game, and it was the best game I played yesterday. And I really wanted to highlight the changes really in 7.1.5/7.2 and just how awesome Affliction is. Basically, Affliction now, look at this guy trying to ride off, he gliders off, and I get him. Look at this. Boom, explodes out of the air. It's just so freaking sweet. This demon hunter's trying to drink down here because we only have one healer this game, and my battleground targets is messed up. They might have one healer themselves. It looks like maybe a Mistwalker monk. Some Aladdin's there on his carpet trying to help me out, and I'm just speeding up some footage. I was trying to determine whether I was going to go Smith or going to go farm, and I was hoping I wanted to go Smith because I just see 3 people, but my puggles, man, they're just fighting on the road, and it's okay. It's just a casual game. And then this mage is about to figure out, he's just not going to know it hits him. Oh, blinks away. Can't get him. He just turtles up. This guy's trying to get to the Smith. He got a moonkin on me, silencing me. This game was pretty intense. This was a pretty epic game. Here's a demon hunter. I just love destroying demon hunters with this spec. For some reason, I get my jollies off. You know, get him and look at him just melting. That's the thing I love about this spec. It's very single target focus spec. See, 1 infliction, unstable affliction, then you get your that macro I talked about in my other video with in the PvE video where I'm reaping souls automatically, and this monk just spins into death. You know, he just spins right at me, and he's like doesn't know what's happening. And I put another unstable on. So this spec is so powerful. You get 2 unstable afflictions on someone, and you just drain them, because with Contagion, what I didn't realize is like Contagion does 18% more damage. Okay, here's a guy, and if you get that extra damage, this guy, he just gets so much damage. Boom, instantly ice block. And I choose Death's Embrace, so it acts like an execute. So if you get low, you're dead. I mean, the thing is, your healers, the weakness behind the spec is Death Knight pulls in. This is just an awesome AB game. I just have a lot of fun. I pop my unending resolve just to try to melt this guy. Oh, and he's unholy. And you can see I have this badass Infernal rolling around. I love playing with the Infernal actually a lot because it has a stun, it has a purge, and you can see it does a lot of AoE damage. I've got this moonkin on me and got another guy on me. So it looks like I'm screwed, right? Well, guess what? I soulstone myself. Boom. Back up again. I'm telling you, this spec is the most OP spec I played. It's more OP than the one I played before Burning Crusade when they allowed the level 70 talents. I did not play Warlords of Draenor or I think the other expansion just because they got low rated. I caught a long res timer. I'm just showing you the meters. I'm doing top damage. I do top healing. I just resed at the lumber mill, and I have to defend the lumber mill. There's that DK that fought me again, that unholy DK with the million little minions. I think it's a cool spec, but it's just, you're gonna get your face blasted. Like my minion, my big Infernal, you just see him like just raging there. Look at how much healing I'm doing with this spec. A single target, get another unstable on this guy. I have the big orb on him, and it just does a ton of healing, especially with all of his pets around. And you can see, like, I didn't even drop. I'm at 80%. So this guy just vanishes off a cliff, and this guy just runs right into me. Big mistake. And he runs into our team, you know. But I get 1 unstable, 2 unstables. He's dispersion, killed him right through the dispersion. And here's the thing, if you drop below 30% against this spec, here's another where I'm trying to hide in the bushes here. If you drop low against this spec, you are a dead man. That's what the thing I love about Affliction now is top tier. This is a top tier spec. We've moved from sort of maybe like a B or C a class really in PvP. We were always pretty good, but if you were a really good player, but now this spec is so powerful. And it revolves around killing blows. Like, you might not lead damage, but my God, look at the killing blows you have by the end. You cannot damage what is dead. Okay, so I run quickly down to the farm here, and I'm trying to get some action here. And you see all the pets, all the little rats are taking all this damage. I'm getting healing. But fortunately, my teammates are pretty capable. They're trying to get the thing. I death coil them off. I want to cap this if I can. Yep, we just got it. Because you know some people, they're just like not doing my Infernals, just beating these guys down. And the thing about the Infernal, I was listening to Cedu, and he was basically explaining that, you know, the buffs in the game now, there's no like fluff buffs anymore, like Mark of the Wild and crap like that. Like they got rid of a lot of those like fluff buffs. So like the Infernal, when he purges you, just like the Fel Hunter does, they purge like serious buffs off. I use the Infernal because it's just more badass. But you could totally go. They haven't fixed. They were supposed to fix the Observer and give him a Devour Magic, but they just haven't fixed it because Blizzard just is buggy. That Demon Hunter saw me, just like hightailed it and run. I went down to the mine here because they haven't capped it yet. So just you saw how fast that guy blew up. He like tried to swap to me, and okay, here comes a Moonkin, and you can see this game is pretty intense. It's a very close game. The score is around 600 even right now, or 700 even. We're actually losing the game. Actually, sorry, we have 500. They have about 700. This Moonkin, you see him, he comes up and bashes me. It doesn't matter if you bash me, the dots are still ticking. And boom, I just refresh the dots there with Rotten Decay. This warrior comes down. I'm trying to cap the flag. The other guy turtles, like, I don't know why. And then the warrior just starts doing his blade storm on me, it looks like. So I'm trying to pull the warrior away, and this warrior is blowing every cooldown in the book. Well, guess what? Unending Resolve. That's what I'm doing now a lot. I'll do Unending Resolve, put like 2 or 3 unstables on you. You can actually hear him do a pummel on me. If you listen really closely, and it goes right through the pummel, I just melt his face. Like you saw that warrior just like melted. The PvP video, I mean, I'm just sharing this on my main channel because this game is just too good, like, not to show. And here I am, I'm melting. This guy thinks he's gonna kill me. Boom! Look at that, melted. Like I used my health stone, my 100% health stone. This guy thinks he has me too. I'm down to 500k. Well, guess what? Death coil. Look at, I'm gonna get him. Death coil. 20% health for death coil, and now I'm draining him. Look at my health just like not move. And he's trying to stun me. Like he's trying to do the best he can. And my Infernal Core is taking a lot of damage. I'm just melting these kids. There's that warrior I just killed like 2 seconds ago. Boom! Just destroy these kids, man. I'm telling you, this spec is top tier. My Infernal Core dies, so I lose my soul link. I'm trying my best, and I could not kill that warrior, unfortunately. Just too much. My Infernal was off doing that, and they just capped the farm, so I respawned. I caught a big res timer, and I'm just trying to show you on the meters there. I'm doing top killing blows, top damage, and top healing in this battleground. We only have 1 healer, so I haven't got to heal this entire game. And like in these pug games, it's really awesome to play a Warlock because we do so much healing, and nobody ever heals you in a battleground anyways, in a pug battleground especially. Alright, here's this rogue. He's just going to blow up. Boom. Just melt him. And I love that explosion animation. I know, like, I've read on the forums, like, people hate that animation. Man, when I'm on a roll, dude, it gets me off, dude. Like, it gets my jollies off, and I'm just like kind of YOLOing here a little bit. Oh, you got a paladin on me. I popped my my spell reflect because I want to spell reflect his Hammer of Justice on it. And of course, I bit off more than I could chew here, and I'm just like kind of cheering at these guys and, you know, just kind of messing around a little bit. Infernal stuns all of them. That's the thing I love about Infernal is when I fight 2v plus or 2vx, boom, you see I health stun myself. They think they have me. The guy probably just like crapped himself. He's like, oh my god, he's like, how's this Warlock surviving? I'm fighting 1/3 of their team right now. And look how hard it is for me to go down. And I caught unfortunately, this game would have been even better. I just caught a lot of really large res timers. So there I just rezzed, I came down the thing. And then there's the guys who just tried to beat me. Well, guess what? Now I'm like free. You're fighting someone else. It's time to melt. Look at this Death Knight get melted. I love melting Death Knights too, but they need to use their anti-magic shell. Look at this kid. He's just melting. Boom! You look at that critical. In a BG, I crit that guy when he was really low with Malefic Grasp and the death thing for almost 300k tick. A 300k crit tick. A tick. I mean, this is just crazy. That's what I mean. This is the strongest spec. This is the strongest Warlocks have been. Enjoy it while it lasts before they nerf it. Because I've seen other Warlocks play this spec. See that Paladin tried to heal himself? I stunned him with my Infernal. I'm like stunned. I got this rogue all over me. This rogue thinks he's like top notch. Look at that. I'm fighting a mage. I'm reflecting his like ice lances back at him. Look at how awesome this spec is. And I mean, like, they have to ride me down. I caught a quick res here, 7-second res. They're trying to come up to a lumber mill. This game's close. We have 2 nodes. The score, we're behind. The score is 1,100 to 1,000. Actually, we're ahead now by about 100 or 200 points. So it was a very, very close game. I killed that rogue as he was coming up, so I dotted him. The thing is you're going to give up the corruption ability, okay? And so I'm thinking about getting the farm here. You're going to give up endless corruption, which was really nice before. This little moonkin flapping, so hilarious. So yeah, I'm like, man, I'm trying to push because I'm trying to win. I know we're going to lose the game because I have 3 nodes, and the score is around 1,200 to 1,100. This warlock just passed me. See, warlocks, they cannot do a lot of damage. Like, see, look at this warlock trying to do damage on me. You got 2 dots on me. But my health, which is at 3 million now with my gear at 886, is just not moving. So I have 3 million health as a warlock. So people complain about warlocks, but we have so much healing. And now we have just insane single target damage. Look at this mage, how quickly I just melt this kid. Get 1 unstable, 2 unstables, drain you. Instantly blocks. He instantly blocks. He knew the pain was coming, so he blocks. Now he's going to probably blink away, but I have to get rid of this hunter. Well, this hunter now has 3 unstables. Here's the thing. This is how powerful this spec is. If you get 5 unstables on somebody and they don't get cleansed, there's just no way. I don't care how good you are. There's no way you can get healed. Now, here's the crazy thing. In Dalaran sewers, I do a lot of PvPing there because I have fun. I just melt that guy. Just switch over to him because he melts. He just exploded there. But here's the thing. In Dalaran sewers, this is crazy. This is why we're going to get nerfed. So just enjoy it while we can. My unstable affliction crit a guy in the Dalaran sewers. A tick of unstable. Guess what it crit him for? 650k. That is just, think about that. I mean, it's just crazy. 650k crit in the Dalaran sewers. People only have like 2-3 million health, and my unstable is critting you. I caught a long res, so I just res there. There's a guy trying to get it. The game is close. We're still down. The score is basically even. It's low. We just got 1,400. They have 1,300. I'm dotting this rogue. I put the orb on him. One thing I noticed in this game I can do better is using the orb ability on the level 60 town, because I don't use soul conduit because I have a lot of shards. So I'm only putting 2 unstables. With contagion, I only need 1 unstable to melt you. But since my here's a few weaknesses behind this spec. Okay, the weaknesses are when you fight good healers, like an arena or whatever, then they dispel you. Well, yeah, you're gonna get really. It's gonna be difficult because the unstable affliction does not hit the healer that hard. But once you get up to 5 unstables on him, yeah, it could hit him. And it looks like they might have buffed it a little bit because I can get behind this warlock and kill him. We just capped the smith. So now I'm trying to support the smith to win the game. And I'm just melting. Look at how quickly this warlock is melting. He just health stoned himself. Hey, man, I know how cheesy we are. So it's like, yeah, but he's running off. He's not doing any damage now. So look at I'm melting that kid. See, when you get below 30%, look at how many executes, how many people I'm killing with this. They're just exploding to it, and we just won the game. And I can't believe it. We barely won. The score was 1,500 to 1,443. I'm showing you here I have top killing blows, top damage, only at 50 million, but look at my healing. This is what people don't understand. I have almost 60 million damage, and I have, looks like 30 or 300 million healing, or 332,000 healing, or 33 million healing. People don't understand this. Warlocks, if you add those 2 numbers together, I'm up to like basically 80, 90 million, you know? And then your 100 million is sort of like where the sweet spot is. That's where I think like a lot of good players. I see Moonkins. Moonkins will out damage you, but look at the killing blows. I have 13 killing blows. You're going to lead the matches now in killing blows. And that's the big difference behind this spec. Hey, I hope you guys like this video. Comment what you think. Some of this footage might be in the upcoming PvP video. Like, subscribe. See you in the next chapter.